Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. In the last part, Cell was defeated thanks to the efforts of Vegeta, Trunks, and Piccolo, causing peace to be restored. What changes will happen in this part? Find out now. With the present saved, future Trunks returns to his timeline, and after telling Bulma about everything that has happened, he heads off to confront the androids. Trunks gives them one chance to change their ways, which they just laugh at the offer, before Trunks goes in, finishing both in an instant. Trunks then sets his trap for Cell, and just like he did in the present, he is able to quickly kill Cell without much trouble, saving the future, at least for now. Meanwhile, in the present, Bulma is able to recover all the data from the old Namekian ship and set a course to Namek in a capsule ship. I'm gonna say that the ship is twice as fast as the one that Goku used in his trip to Namek, since Bulma and Dr. Briefs had two more advanced sand pods instead of one dated to work with, as well as having further time to improve the design. Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan are making the trip, with Gohan convincing Chi-Chi that it will be a study trip. Reaching Namek was the easy part, but it takes some time to convince the Namekians to let one of their dragon clan leave the planet. But a Namekian named Dende volunteers, as he has had a unexplainable urge to see another world. Grand Elder Mori, though sad to see Dende leave, gives Dende his blessing, so the group of four then head back to Earth, with Gohan and Dende getting along very well. After returning to Earth and reviving Shenron, along with Dende giving him the same upgrade Shenron got in canon, Goku then quickly collects the Dragon Balls, makes the wish to bring back everyone killed by Cell, before having Shenron go without using the second wish. Now we get into the 7-year time skip, with a few differences compared to canon. Goku is alive, and near the end of the time skip, Chi-Chi forces him to get a job because they're running low on the funds of the Ox King. Goten isn't just a Goku substitute like he was in canon, though he still has the same look, but this time it is more out of respect for his father instead of Chi-Chi wanting him to look like Goku. Finally, Vegeta is even more focused on his training and actually neglects Trunks more than in canon. Gohan attends Orange Star High School and still becomes the Great Sandman, except this time he isn't as over the top. He never met the Ginyu Force, so he only took light inspiration from cartoon superheroes in his moves. Of course, Videl still discovers Gohan's real identity and blackmails him into entering the 25th Tenkaichi Budokai. Gohan heads home and tells the others that he's being forced into joining the 25th Tenkaichi Budokai, and after mentioning the prize money, Chi-Chi is all for them competing and demands Goku to enter, as if he needed any prompting. Gohan then suggests telling the others, which Chi-Chi doesn't like the idea, but Goku thinks it could be fun. Goku then teleports around telling everyone, while Gohan goes to Bulma to tell her, as well as to try and fix his disguise for the tournament. Gohan is actually surprised when Vegeta agrees to enter, because he has refused to spar with Goku for the last 7 years, with Trunks joining in as well. Gohan still does train Videl to fly before training with Goku and Goten, as well as Trunks, since Vegeta as usual is ignoring him. The time for the 25th Tenkaichi Budokai quickly comes. The Junior Division's final match goes slightly different, and when both Trunks and Goten go Super Saiyan, Vegeta makes his comment about the Super Saiyan bargain sale. And in the end, Goten is the victor, as Goku trained Goten while Vegeta ignored Trunks. The 25th Tenkaichi Budokai goes basically the same as normal, with Krillin beating Putan and Piccolo forfeiting against Shin. Sadly, Videl is still brutally beaten by Spopovich, though most of the Z-Fighters had Senzus on them, so she recovers much quicker than in canon. Gohan still does go Super Saiyan 2 for Kibito, which causes his energy to get drained, with it actually being higher than it was in canon, because he is at least trained enough to maintain his power, even though it hasn't grown much because he's been lazy and focused on studying. As Goku is about to leave following Supreme Kai, Vegeta is even angrier than canon. It only follows once Goku promises to have a fight with no Senzus after. They all follow Spopovich and Yamu to Babidi's spaceship and see the two get killed, before Deborah kills Kibito and turns Krillin and Piccolo to stone, and then returns to the spaceship. Vegeta makes short work of Pocus, and Goku still overfills Yakan, both just like in canon. Gohan starts his fight against Deborah and maintains a upper hand even as Deborah unveils his magical abilities. Vegeta still complains that Gohan used the piece as an excuse to slack on training, and that he should be much stronger than what he is at now. Babidi, noticing the angry outburst, attempts to take over Vegeta, and thus forming Majin Vegeta. This is where I'll end the part for now. So, what do you guys think of the story so far, and how will these changes affect the future? Find out next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you'll be able to get notifications when I release new videos. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.